Hey guys. Some of you need a lifetime ban from the movie theater. I was minding my business, going to see Backrooms, which I highly recommend you see if you haven't seen it, okay? It's a phenomenal movie. It is well written. There's a female character that isn't just plainly assaulted for 2 hours. I was surprised. I was shocked. I enjoyed it thoroughly, and I'm very proud of Ken Parsons, who is my age. He's only 20 and making a phenomenal movie, so go see Backrooms. But you all piss me off. And I know that it is highly likely that none of those people in the theater that I was at are watching this video. However, we need to talk about movie theater etiquette. Some of you are egregious. Some of you, I don't know how you walk this earth. First, if you're watching a movie and your phone's open, the people in the back can see everything that's on your phone. So maybe don't open Tinder and sex someone in the middle of the theater. The guy that was in front of me, maybe don't do that. No, I fully had Tinder open, by the way, and was just like texting this person, and I could just see their messages clear as day because their phone was on full brightness in the middle of the theater. I don't want to see that. Legitimately, there is no reason for you to be on your phone in the middle of the theater. They don't even really have good reception in there, okay? The reception is shit. How are you getting a message through? I didn't know how many alarms go off in my theater, but I have been in theaters where people have gotten calls and alarms going off. There's like a whole pre-movie bit of them reminding you not to do that, by the way. They specifically say, hey, girly, silence your phones, please, diva. Oh my god, it would be so hot and sexy if your phone didn't go off in the middle of the movie that everybody paid like, I don't know, $20 a ticket to go to. That would be really cool. Also, if you're at the theater and you go with some friends, I totally get that. I like going to movies with friends too. I love going with my boyfriend, okay? And my boyfriend, let me tell you, he shakes. Okay, he's a family history of Tourette's. He probably has Tourette's. He has to go to the neurologist. He's 21 and he never went to the neurologist because he was just like, hey, all good. My brother, you have Tourette's and you haven't gone to the doctor in 21 years. So he shakes, right? He shakes really, really, really bad. I'm talking like full body tics, tremors, like he'll like shake. And so every horror movie that we go to, it makes it like 10 times scarier because you're waiting for a jump scare and it's just James. And I love James. I love James so much and I love him and his twitches. It's a part of him. However, terrifying. It is terrifying to be next to it in the theater. So I totally get it if you want to talk to the person next to you, but I feel like there are only a couple of instances where you're allowed to talk to the person next to you in the theater. Number one, the previews, okay? You can turn to the person and be like, oh, I want to watch that, or hell no, or Jared Leto's in that, I'm never watching that. Ew. You know what I mean? That's acceptable. If it's in the middle of the movie, okay, and I'm watching it, and you're going, ah, oh my god, look at this. Shut up. No one likes you. No one wants to hear you. You're not cool. You're not funny. Nobody cares what we have to say. The other only acceptable time to talk when you're at the movie is if you just went to the bathroom and you're coming back and they have to do a quick little mini whisper recap of what happened while you were gone. That's acceptable, okay? If it's like a little quick little 6-second recap and be like, okay. And then all that really happened while you were gone was she went into the back rooms because she was looking for him, okay? And that's kind of what's happening. That's totally normal, okay? That's acceptable. You're not bothering anybody. And they're like, oh, well, you just had to piss, you know, and he came back and you missed something, you know, you want to understand the movie. That's reasonable. Now, I'm going to get into some controversial takes here. And I think not everybody's going to agree with me on this one, but if you are sick, do not come to the theater. If you are coughing throughout the entire movie, don't come to the theater. Please, don't come. You're coughing through the entire movie, and like sometimes you just like can't hear dialogue because someone's like hacking up blood in the corner. Like, girl, go to a doctor. You have popcorn lung. Please. Like, the vape can't be that important, okay? Your lungs are screaming for help. You're just going, and I know some people are gonna be like, Sam, some people have chronic lung conditions. Don't go to the theater if you're gonna cough the whole time. I'm sorry. Sometimes we can't do everything, okay? I'm so sorry. Like, that may not be a space where you can thrive because you're gonna be coughing through the whole movie and no one can hear it, okay? Like, my father has terminal liver failure. He's not going to a drinking contest. And if you have tuberculosis, don't go to the theater. Please. And this one, I have another one, and this is less of a movie theater etiquette, like me just getting mad at you guys and more of a do it. And this is sneaking food into the theater. I don't care, okay? A box of Smarties. A bag of Welch's fruit snacks shouldn't be $10, okay? It shouldn't be $6. It shouldn't be anything over, like, store price. And yet they will price gouge you because you were at the theater. And at my Regal Cinema, they took away the Coke slushie. So I had to get a cherry slushie. If you don't want to pay $10 for a box of candy, bring your own stuff in. Okay? The workers don't care. I mean, obviously, like, don't bring something that, like, smells really intensely into the theater. I feel like that's kind of a given. But, like, if you're bringing candy, if you're bringing chips, if you're bringing popcorn, if you're bringing, like, any snack into the theater with you, like, hell, bring, like, a cheesecake. I don't care. Do it. Okay? I don't care. And I doubt the workers care too. Just carry a big bag. I carry my Juicy Daydreamer, okay? Just loaded to the brim with candy. And once the movie starts, and I saved myself like $20. And another thing, if you're in the theater and you decide to laugh during an objectively like messed up scene, right? You're not edgy, you're not funny, you're not cool. Like if someone's being like graphically assaulted on screen, don't laugh. I feel like if you're in a theater and you're watching an essay scene and you laugh, you deserve to be punched. And no one should be liable for that. Truly. I think that if you laugh at assault scenes in the theater, and this has actually happened, I've seen this happen, you should be thrown to the ground and kicked. Genuinely, there's no reason for that. There's really no reason for that. Additionally, it's not funny if there's dead silence in the theater and you just want to scream something to break the silence. That's not funny either. You're 14. Get a job. Literally, I see so many teenagers in the theater who are just like, it's quiet, so I'm gonna make a noise. And they think it's the funniest thing ever. Hey, is it funny if I throw this box of Nerds gummy clusters at your head? I think it would be. I have a sandal too. That's a little bit of a harder surface to make more of an impact. Speaking of sandals, don't take your shoes off in the theater. Oh my god. The other day I was at the theater. Someone's bare tootsies were out. What? Had the entire theater smelling like cheese. And it wasn't from the nachos. Ooh. Yikes. And if you have to pee, it's no big. Don't worry about it. Just move quickly. And some people are gonna be like, Sam, what about the people who have limited mobility and use a walker? Okay. Would you like lima beans in that bean soup? Obviously, if you're using a walker, you're gonna go a little bit slower, okay? I'm talking about everybody else who has the ability to move at a normal pace, okay? Move with haste. And one more thing, for my most controversial take. Are you ready for this? A lot of you will not agree with this. However, if you're a parent and you're bringing your kid to the theater, ask yourself, can my kid be quiet? Does my kid scream and yell the entire movie? Is my kid gonna cry the entire time? Is this movie not meant for kids? Is this a PG-13 or above movie that everybody else is going to see? And they don't want my 3-year-old toddler screaming the entire time? Then maybe I shouldn't bring my child. If it's not a kid's movie and my child can't keep quiet, maybe I should leave them at home. Leave your children at home. I understand that childcare is expensive. I understand you're like, Sam, I have my 4 children who scream all day and I can't afford childcare and I just want to go and see a movie. I paid $20 to go and see a movie. I shouldn't have to listen to your 4-year-old scream the entire time. I shouldn't. And I empathize with parents. I empathize. I mean, I might be infertile, so I don't really think about having kids. Because, like, I may, if I can have them, but if I can't have them, it's no big deal. Like, my major is in IVF. Like, that's basically, it's embryology and assisted reproductive technology, right? But I don't think I would ever undergo IVF myself. I don't really wish for a kid that, whatever, this isn't that conversation. I just don't bring your kid if they can't behave. Like, I get if you're going to, like, Minions, The Rise of Gru. You know what I mean? And your 5-year-old is like, it's Gru! It's Gru! I get that. I had a group of teenagers there when I went to see Terrifier 3. And by the way, I look back on the Terrifier movies and I would have not have paid to go see Terrifier because it's just exploitation the entire time. I hate the way that they treat women in those films. However, I went to go see Terrifier 3 just to see it. And there was a group of teenagers who had snuck into the theater and they were just being horrible the entire time. Literally, it was just us and this group of like 15-year-olds. I have not had one experience in the theater recently to where everybody was demonstrating good theater etiquette. I have not had one experience. Truly, there is always someone who ruins the movie for everyone, and they don't care. And you're 15. You shouldn't even be there. You shouldn't be watching Terrifier. You probably bought a ticket to go see The Good Dinosaur or some shit, and then you snuck in to Terrifier 3. You shouldn't be there. And trust me, I hate the MPAA, okay? I hate them. I hate the MPAA, okay? It's a lesser evil than the Hays Code, but I still hate the MPAA. And yet I think that you shouldn't be there watching Terrifier 3 because you can't behave. If you're like, I'm 15, I'm gonna go walk into Terrifier 3 and I'm not gonna bother anyone and I'm gonna sit away from you because I don't need to sit right up next to you and I'm not gonna make any noise and I'm gonna be completely fine. I don't care. Do what you want. I'm not the movie theater. But they're always the loudest people in the theater, okay? They don't care. They don't care. Back in my day, if you snuck into like a rated R movie when you were 14, you'd be quiet. You'd go in there undetected, okay? And now they're just completely bold about it. They don't care. What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you? So I really hope that this video helped if you watch movies and you go to a theater, because some of you needed this talk desperately. And one final note. I'm never going back to the Alamo Drafthouse again because they changed their entire system and it's stupid, it makes no sense, and if you have to order on your phone with a QR code, it defeats the entire purpose of going to a movie theater. And the fact that I went to go to you in the first place was because you got food during the movie, and I don't like eating in the dark anyway. I went there because my boyfriend likes it. And so I went to you because it was like, oh cool, like I'm getting food and whatever, and watching the movie, and I really like how you have those cutesy little previews before the movie, and it just felt very personable. And now suddenly it seems like you're using an excuse to pay your servers less and to staff less. That's what it feels like to me, and yet you still want me to pay a premium to go to you. It doesn't make any sense. I hate Alamo Drafthouse. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Get rid of the QR code ordering system and just pay your employees. I think you've lost way more money than you saved, because I hear everybody saying this. Thank you, divas. Have a safe and wonderful time at the theater. Go see Backrooms. I'm not going to see Obsession just because I don't like movies that use assault against women as their entire plot and then are hailed by everybody as being genius when it's just male narcissism and assault for like the 4,000th time in horror. But I hear it's a good movie. I hear a lot of people like it. So, you know, tell me if you guys liked it. I love you all. Please like and subscribe. I love you all very much. Mwah.
Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Maybe hit that bell. Like and subscribe. Please. I also am gonna have 2 videos here. Maybe watch those videos too. But also like and subscribe.